And a very good evening to you. You're watching the news in English from the CYBC. I'm Nathan Morley in Nicosia. Our top story tonight: thousands of people have protested in Rome against austerity policies and high unemployment, urging the new Prime Minister, Enrico Letta, to focus on creating jobs to help pull the country out of recession. The sea of protesters were waving red flags and calling for more workers' rights and better contracts. After less than a month in power, Letta is trying to hold together an uneasy coalition between his centre-left Democratic Party and the People of Freedom Party, led by the former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi. Confidence in the government is already falling, with one poll yesterday showing its approval rating had dropped to 34% from 43% at the start of the month. "We can't wait anymore and we need money to live" were among slogans on banners held up in the crowds. German Chancellor Angela Merkel today met Pope Francis and, apparently responding to his criticism of heartless dictatorships of the economy, called for stronger regulation of financial markets. On Thursday, Francis appealed for world financial reform, saying the global economic crisis had made life worse for millions of people. Merkel visited Rome for a few hours to meet the pontiff and spoke with him privately in his library for around 45 minutes. This is unusually long for a private papal audience. She told reporters afterwards that the scandals and excesses criticised by Francis earlier in the week showed that vital checks and balances had not been functioning properly. She also said that tightening financial market regulation would be a main objective of the meeting of leaders of the Group of 20 economic powers in September. Egyptian security forces have clashed with young men in central Cairo after a protest by several thousand opponents of President Mohamed Morsi. The state news agency MENA also reported that forces fired tear gas at the youths and that they arrested a number of men. The protest yesterday, billed as a major demonstration against Morsi, drew only a few thousand people. It's a signal on how momentum for protests that erupted around the second anniversary of the uprising, which ousted Hosni Mubarak, has steadily evaporated. Members of the so-called rebellion, which is an anti-Morsi campaign launched this month, gathered signatures at the demonstration on a petition calling for Morsi's removal and early elections. Organisers said they've collected 2 million signatures. In Cyprus, the tragic sudden death of a 13-year-old girl at Nicosia General Hospital last night has shocked the nation. The girl collapsed at her Nicosia district area home just before midnight and was rushed to hospital by her parents. She never regained consciousness and the cause of death remains uncertain. A post-mortem examination will take place on Monday. Police said the girl had been on antibiotics since Thursday. Malmö in Sweden is hosting tonight the grand final of the 58th Eurovision Song Contest. 26 countries are taking part, including Greece, with the song "Alcohol is Sweet." It will be the 21st entry to go on stage. Viewers of all 39 countries which take part in the competition are eligible to cast a vote, irrespective of making it to the final or not. The contest will be broadcast with Greek commentary on CYBC 1 television and on our third radio programme, plus in English on Radio 2. Plus it will be live on the CYBC website, which is cybc.com.cy. A man was arrested at the Cannes Film Festival after firing a starting pistol during a live TV broadcast, sending 2 acclaimed actors running for cover. The French television station Canal Plus was last night interviewing Christophe Valls and the French actor Daniel Atuel live in its news show from a beachfront. This was before a crowd of spectators. Then a man fired 2 shots into the air. Police arrested the man at the scene, and he was found to be carrying a dummy grenade and a knife as well. The shooting was the second security incident on day 3 of the 12-day festival, which is the world's largest cinema showcase. On Thursday, police sources said $1.4 million worth of jewellery had been stolen from a room at the Suite Novotel Hotel. And that's our news. Let's take a look at the island's weather forecast. Well, not good, I'm afraid. An overcast start to the day tomorrow will give way, though, to sunny periods. Winds will be light variable, force 3, later turning southwesterly to northwesterly, light to moderate, force 3 to 4 over slight seas. Temperatures will rise to 31 degrees Celsius inland, 27 to 29 in coastal areas and 24 over the mountains. And that's how it's looking. And that is our weather forecast. I'm back at 8 o'clock on CYBC Radio with a news update, and we're here again tomorrow. From us all, good night.